non penso che riuscirò a provare tanto oggi. La pelle è ancora abbastanza distrutta di Rockmaster.
So for me and my wife Eva, Arco is probably the favorite place in the world, and we thought it was a good opportunity to maybe move here for the winter season and also bring Hugo, our son, before he starts going to school.
I think Adam decided to come here because it's one of the best places for climbing in Europe in general.
It is a great strategic point for what is my goal this autumn, which is discovering some bouldering places which I have never been, and in the meantime maybe trying to pursue my sort of a long-term goal, which is a flash of an 8C boulder.
Stefano è caduto una volta lì?
Ora è possibile.
Penso che perdi l'aderenza è possibile.
I've been traveling for many years, basically since I was a little kid, and traveling is something that I like, but at the same time never really been stuck to one single place. Makes me feel like I never really discovered one place enough. Maybe since Hugo was born it has changed a bit, and because I really felt like I really want to spend as much time as possible with the family and with Hugo. The goal of moving to Arco is maybe finding the best balance of life for all three of us. So for me, that I will have a lot of rock climbing nearby, while at the same time I'll be close to the family, and Hugo will have a kindergarten here, and I think there's no better place in the world that comes to our mind.
So this is a boulder that I tried last year. It's an 8C from Stefan Scarperi. It's unrepeated, and quite a few people try it, and we all think it's quite hard. It's maybe more sort of like a moonboard style boulder problem, with some tiny crimps and some really aggressive, powerful moves. And there's one move I couldn't do. Let's see today.
Idea geniale. Tallone dentro qua, knee-pad qui,
Al polpaccio.
al polpaccio, chiudi così e vai così.
So bouldering has never really been my main discipline, but that's exactly the reason why I'm pretty excited for it right now. There's still a lot for me to discover, not only in terms of new places, but also in terms of the whole process.
100%. Adesso mi è scivolata tutta, ma anche senza.
So for him, I think searching new challenges in different styles of climbing is a good motivation, because you climb basically the hardest thing in the world in every aspect of climbing, and so like the next goal maybe is not the next hard route, but maybe it's flashing a super hard boulder, or flashing or on-sighting some trail routes. And I admire Adam because it's so motivated about climbing in general that brings the motivation to everyone else.
Sì.
Val Daone for me is an amazing bouldering area, and I appreciate the fact a lot that it's only 1 hour 15 minutes away from my current home. It's a crag where you can go for a day, and it's really convenient, and I can be back in the afternoon and spend the rest of the day with the family.
Come on.
Come on. Ade. Come on. Ade. Come on.
The plan was to train in Arco, to get really fit and strong, mostly training on the spray wall, on the Rockmaster wall, run by the Italian Federation, and then wait for the conditions and good sensation of my body to go and have some attack on these boulders that I had in my mind.
was...
I had to crimp hard on the top. I felt very bad friction. I really like it when we go into the crag all together as a family, and seeing the spark of passion in Hugo's eyes when he says, I want to go climbing is really cool to see. Living in Arco is just really comfortable, as I can climb a lot locally, or I can make short trips instead of making a long, like a 2-week or 3-week trips. I think that is way more complicated for all three of us. Like that, Hugo doesn't really forget who his daddy is, and that sort of feels the best.
Ale je to tady krásný, ne? Je to nádhera?
Ještě mi něco hodil.
No, tak nebudeme házet, jo?
So we are going for a boulder problem called Ziqqurat, first ascended by Nicky Cheria around 10 years ago. When I first saw a picture and then a video of Gabriele Moroni doing this first repeat, I was blown away, because I think my taste for boulder problems is quite particular. Maybe I'm not that impressed by certain boulder problems that others are impressed, but aesthetically, I really like compression boulder problems, and I really love to climb them. I think they are really so much fun to climb. So when I was thinking about which 8Cs that there are in Europe could be a good candidate to go for Flash, I immediately thought about this one, and since moving to Arco, it's not that far. This is the first boulder problem of 8C grade that I actually try to flash. Duro. Anche duro perché il tallone non si vede. I'm very surprised how bad this hole is. Ciao!
Ehi, ciao Adam.
Ciao, ciao! Provi a essere al più vicino sulla roccia, no? Più o meno.
Sì. E mi ricordo che appunto il movimento lo facevo bene, facevo fatica a prendere la presa un po' come volevo io.
E poi rilanci alla presa dove fai a gancio.
Sì. Quello che facevano loro, che accoppiavano la presa, quella di là, a destra,
Sì.
e tallonavano a sinistra.
Sì. Ok.
Figo.
Grazie, figo.
Dai,
Ciao.
Ciao.
Before trying a flash, or even on your project, it's
sort of difficult how much you want to visualize, because too much visualizing actually takes some energy off. So when it's a proper hard boulder, I try not to visualize the last few minutes before I go, because I feel while you are visualizing, you're just sort of using the same muscles. Since I felt very strong on the fingerboard this morning, I also try to visualize that sort of feeling of power, you know. If you have a good moment or feeling that you had the same day or maybe on your last training or the last week, I think that's helpful. Final decision is the right shoe is a bit softer and a bit more worn out. The right heel hooks are definitely important, but they are maybe not as small. It's just more about precision. And then the toe hook, to me, doesn't look that amazingly good, so I think it's better to be safe for the toe hook.
Nice.
The left heel, I think, and the regular solutions could be better. So the video call with Marcello helped me to understand how to hold the crux hold a bit better, which is definitely super weird. I think to get it right on your flash try, you have to be also maybe quite lucky.
I hate toe hooks! Ah! The toe hooks were like a million times worse than I thought. Ah! But I still could have done it, I just dabbed.
It makes me feel good. I still have some shots, but oh man, I would be so happy about this. This was a good fight combined with an amazing boulder that just fits me so well, except for the stupid toe hooks. I thought the comp climbing made me be from the worst toe hook ever to like still sub-average, but not as bad as this. Maybe I need the right Ondra comp after all.
So the reason why I was never really that interested in bouldering was that I felt when I had a longer term project, I never really had the same amount of satisfaction when I sent it.
It's a nice toe hook actually, no matter how much it hurts to admit, it's an interesting one.
Mostly because when I felt when the effort is so short, like in bouldering, even though you do something great, it maybe doesn't feel as great. Or maybe it feels intense, but after 10 minutes, it's almost like over. And I think for me, one of the reasons why I love climbing at my limit is that when I send something what I was training for and thinking about for a long time, the feeling of satisfaction is always great. But I felt like the feeling of satisfaction in bouldering was almost the most short-lived.
Fidatissimo. Ma non funzionano i ganci. Ma come mai?
È facile fino a ganci. Poi con agganci di punta faccio fatica che...
And after maybe a few years when I picked a certain project where I was always really close but not really sending the main goal, it's a bit of frustrating in sport climbing, so I thought a bit of bouldering will also be pretty nice for the mind to do something else. Even though my main focus has always been sport climbing, spicing it up with bouldering or also tread climbing or multi-pitch climbing has always been the key. So I never really had the reason to think about what is my motivation climbing. It just came up natural. I just wanted to climb, and that's still the same.
Dai, eh? Dai, come on.
Ok!
Ale!
Oh! Scalato di merda, ma va bene. It's sort of... It was a bad try, my brain is tired. Second day in Valle d'Aosta, a bit easier day, no 8C try to flash, but that's made me even more excited. And seeing a new crag is always great. So the crag is called Champorcher, I think. It was mostly developed by Nicky Cheria, and there are some really cool problems from him and others. So the goal is to try some 8B, 8B classes, and let's see what happens.
Forse è 30 con la scala.
Bello, eh? I thought I'd make the knee bar and I can reach my choke back and I just couldn't reach it. So there are some toe hooks for the left foot. So I obviously took Ondra comp and it's mostly heel hook and heel toe cams, and I think the heel toe cams are the best in solution. I was maybe wondering a bit if solution comp or solution normal, but it's so steep, so I thought more sensitivity will be better. That's why I went for solution comp. Questo non farebbe un italiano mai, no? Comprare formaggio in fette e facendolo così. I think flashing boulders is where all my abilities can merge quite well. And even though I am definitely a million miles away from being the most powerful climber in the world, I think this flashing of maybe even complicated boulder problems is where all my abilities that I have acquired in the whole career of climbing can go really well and perform at that moment, at those maybe even 20 seconds. You know that this is the moment, you have to give it all. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, but when it works out, I think it's gonna feel great.
Nice. See Adam, let's go.
Can't believe it. What the fuck? Yes!
Let's go, so sick.
Wow. The first 2-3 moves were so much on the limit. Obviously the toe hooks were so shit, but somehow I didn't fall. And then it was very much myself, but very much on the limit. They saved me. I'm pretty sure I would not have done it with any other shoe.
I think I'm an ambitious person, and when I think of my maximum grades across sport climbing or also different sort of disciplines, I don't think I can ever onside 9A+. I don't think I can ever climb 9C+ in sport climbing. I don't think I can climb a 9A+ boulder, but I think in flashing I can climb harder than an AB+ boulder. So it's sort of one of the last few things where I feel I can progress grade-wise. So that's why it's motivating.
Everything was perfect. I was sticky as hell, so strong, and not one mistake. I even changed the method. Like when I put the toe hook, I felt so good. Okay, I go down. Yeah. After maybe the most frustrating season ever in my life, this is pretty good. The season is safe. This is a successful season.
Nie Ziqqurat. Úplně naprosto bez chybičky.
Applauso ad Adam, ragazzi, un applauso.
Questa giornata per tutto aiuto.
I don't feel like a boulderer. I feel like a climber by my heart. Like, I know it feels wrong, but still, no matter how I enjoy bouldering, the real climbing is the climbing of rope.